Because he had the core names of a drug cartel, the mayor was suddenly ambushed by armed police in broad daylight. He knew it right away he wasn't getting out alive today. The mayor pulled out a phone that held the list and tried to hand it to the woman standing in front of him. Before he could finish, the woman lost consciousness and collapsed on the spot. The bodyguard beside them, completely freaked out, jumped out of the car and raised his hands to surrender. The moment his gun hit the ground, a dirty cop shot him straight in the head. Then several dirty cops walked up to the car and unloaded round after round into the mayor. After making sure no one inside was still alive, they jumped back into their vehicles and fled the scene immediately. Not long after, the woman suddenly woke up. It was that sudden blackout earlier that accidentally saved her from the massacre. Remembering the mayor's last words, phone from his hand. But before she could escape, a police car suddenly pulled up. She dove under a nearby car. Several officers stepped out and began checking the area. Their job was to wipe out every trace. Soon, the dirty cops realized one body was missing. Their faces went cold. They drew their guns and started searching the area carefully. Hiding under the car, a woman was shaking uncontrollably. She slowly pulled out her pistol, barely daring to breathe. Just then, one dirty cop suddenly bent down and stared straight under the car. The woman begged him to spare her life, but he didn't hesitate for a second. The sudden gunshot caught the other dirty cops off guard, and they instinctively ducked behind the cars. She seized that split second, crawled out from under the car, vaulted over the guardrail, and ran straight into the forest. The dirty cops snapped back and chased her, firing wildly as they ran. She was soon hit by a bullet, lost her footing, and tumbled down a steep slope. When two dirty cops reached the edge, they didn't dare go down after her. In their minds, someone badly wounded had no chance of surviving in that forest, so they called off the search and walked away. The next day, the woman woke up from her coma. She tore her clothes apart, roughly wrapped her wounds, and pushed on, barely able to stand. Meanwhile, the leader of the dirty cops arrived at the scene. After hearing the report, he completely lost it. He raised his gun and fired, killing the wounded dirty cop on the spot. In his eyes, as long as that woman was alive, everyone was doomed sooner or later. The leader immediately released a tracking dog and led his men into the forest. Before long, he found the trail she left behind. He unclipped the leash and ordered one man to move in and check it out. At that moment, the woman was resting by a small stream. When she looked up, she saw a little girl silently watching her. The girl quickly brought some herbs and gently placed them on her wound. After resting briefly, the woman was about to ask how to get out of the forest when the girl suddenly covered her mouth.